It's now or never for El Paso Locomotive FC. The season is about to wrap up and the Locos need to get wins. Tonight, another chance at 3 points, this time versus Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. Welcome inside the broadcast booth here at Southwest University Park. I am Duke Keith. No, I am not a season ticket holder, but you could be. Season tickets for 2025 on sale now. EP Locomotive FC, you get lots of cool swag like this and a whole bunch of other stuff and special season ticket holder experiences. To the game, though. 7 matches remain, and Locomotive has just got to win. The defense has been much, much better under Wilmer Cabrera, but the offense, you've got to score goals to get those victories and make it happen. As we take a look at where Locomotive has been, it was a rough week at Indianapolis. It was a 3-1 loss. Locomotive defense has been conceding far fewer goals than earlier this season, though. So let's crunch the numbers with Beasley Mitchell and company. Since August 3rd, that's 7 matches. El Paso has 4 clean sheets, conceding only 6 goals. 3 of those 6 came last week in Indy 11, so prior to last week, things were even better. But where it really gets interesting is that 3 of those clean sheets were 0-0 draws where El Paso did not score either. In fact, they've only scored 4 goals in total since August 3rd. They rank last in the league with goals scored with only 20. Ricardo Zacarias did score at Indianapolis, but the attack has just got to be better. Locomotive only 2 open play goals since August the 3rd. Now, when Locomotive creates more chances, they put the other team in positions to make mistakes. So it's good they're not letting the other team score, but you can't win if you don't score yourself, which sets us up for tonight. An absolute must-win to have any shot of making a run to the playoffs and keep that alive. Good attacking team in Colorado Springs, though. Top 5 in the league in goals scored and in shots. They have a stud in Ronaldo Damas. 12 goals on the season. He scored twice versus El Paso on May 4th. But there have been some changes since. 4 players who played in that match are no longer on the roster, and the Locos, of course, made the coaching change to Wilmer Cabrera. Since then, though, they also made the trade earlier this season. Justin Dillon goes to Colorado Springs. El Paso gets defender Wahab Akwe in return. Both have been getting regular minutes and contributing to their teams. Dillon scored a goal in his last 2 games. They won those games, so he can score. He would like to do it against his old club, you'd better believe. Switchbacks FC versus Locomotive FC. Who comes out on top? You'll find out on the other side of the break.
Hi, my name is Dr. Carlos Viesca with Border Pain Institute, and today I would like to introduce you to a new modality to treat joint pain, either shoulder, knee, or any other type of joint pain, called PNS, short for peripheral nerve stimulation, which is highly successful. So if you or anyone you know suffers from these type of ailments, please call us at 915-857-4130.
With more traffic back on El Paso highways, the potential for serious accidents is back too.
Insurance companies giving you the runaround? That's old news. What's real news is a lawyer who's got your back. I was born in El Paso, and I've been on the side for injured El Pasoans for over 20 years. I'm attorney Alexandria Zant. Call me today, and I'll give you the real scoop about your case.
Zant Law Firm, 799-0993. Or find us online at zantlawfirm.com. Let's face it, when you have a plumbing problem, it's never a good time. But Sharp Plumbing can ease that pain with fast, friendly service. Sharp prides itself on getting the job done right. We've been fixing plumbing problems in the borderland for 30 years. Sharp is certified in tankless water heater installation and service. If you've been thinking about converting from a traditional water tank to a tankless water heater, give Sharp a call today. 915-892-5790. Sharp Plumbing.
Welcome to a beautiful Southwest University Park here in downtown El Paso. It is the Sun City for a reason. Locomotive FC versus Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. Duke Keith here with Leandro Carrijo. Got a 5-16-6 for the Locomotive as we take a look at the starting lineup tonight. Of course, no Roberto Coronado, no Miles Lyons, but Palermo, or Arturo Ortiz, is going to be a part of the starting lineup tonight. The man they call Palermo is in for Locomotive FC on loan from FC Juarez FC. Switchbacks FC. Cristian Herrera out of Las Cruces, New Mexico. Ricardo Zacarias' old teammate for his youth soccer team up there, Striker FC in the southern New Mexico region. Starts between the pipes. And, of course, a very, very ferocious attack for Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC. On the bench, you've got former Locomotive striker Justin Dillon. Interesting setup for Locomotive FC in their Vaquero kits. And a couple of new faces. Some of the others are still making their way to the Sun City, not a part of the lineup, the recent signings. But Gerson Echeverri is on the sideline, the touch line for Wilmer Cabrera. Those two have had a connection for many, many seasons.
Good afternoon, Duke. My pleasure here. New faces on the field. Let's see how this on this game on this night.
Yeah, and it's just got to be 3 points for Locomotive if they want to have any hope of staying in this hunt.
Of course, I agree that today is the more important result for Locomotive to get the 3 points and then the victory on field.
Colorado Springs Switchbacks. The live standings, of course, we've just started, but it's a 0-0 draw, so they've got a point showing in the USL Championship Western Conference standings, which would put them second place behind New Mexico United, which has already sewn up a playoff berth and is closing in on the Western Conference title. 54 points, but Switchbacks FC, anything in the top 4 gets you a home playoff match in your first round.
Yes, but
always
that's game. Locomotive against Switchbacks. That's the tough game. Doesn't matter the position on the tables, but it's the tough games for the both sides.
Locomotive FC losing to Switchbacks FC earlier this season, but as we pointed out, that was before the coaching change, before a lot of changes for both sides.
Yes.
But goals at a premium for Locomotive FC. As we pointed out in the pregame, only 20 scored this season. That is the lowest total in the USL Championship. Switchbacks, one of the more prolific scoring teams, a 2-0 win over Charleston last week. We take a look at Wilmer Cabrera, and for Switchbacks FC.
Both coaches that it looks like a little bit tense for the start of the game.
You know, Wilmer Cabrera, it might be tense on the Locomotive sideline, but he always looks cool as a cucumber. He's ready to go.
He's feel the moment on sideline.
Give it time and we'll see how things shake out.
Yes. How's look the new shirts there?
I like the look. The Vaquero shirts are pretty solid. That is, of course, in honor of Hispanic Heritage Month.
For the soccer, is a different style.
Very different. Hummel doing a beautiful job with the kits this season. James Chambers may look a little nervous on that sideline, but it's a lot more comfortable for him right now in second place and firmly in the playoff hunt. They have yet to officially sew up a playoff berth, but that is certainly coming for Switchbacks FC. Herrera puts it up. Zacarias out of the lineup today. Great work by Locomotive FC. Trying to turn it down. Calvillo blazes it by. I think he wanted the service a little more on the foot.
Yes.
But he had to make an adjustment.
Yes.
Good movement, though, by Locomotive FC.
Yeah, they have a good passing on the 18.
As Herrera gets ready to put it back into play, let's take a look at our Casa Ford keys to the game. Defending the ball over the top. The defense needs to keep the ball in front of them. Watch for delayed runs, perfectly timed balls over the top. Colorado Springs Switchbacks FC loves to play quickly. Trying to catch defenders playing high. Switchbacks some great speed. Can put Jamali Wade in 1v1 situations. Of course, he seems to excel when he's one-on-one with shooters. Save of the week for the 100th time this season, it seems.
I don't know if he's playing that, but he's like it.
He's not. It's not a bad thing for him. It'll turn down trying to get there. Herrera's first to the ball. Joaquin Rivas trying to make a move with those green boots. Other keys to the match tonight. Shots inside the box. Locomotive needs to create chaos inside the 18. A goal from Zacarias versus Indy 11 as Waite clears that out. Was one of those mad scrambles. Bounces around there, creates an opportunity. Quality shot on goal. That goes wide. It'll be a goal kick. And why not go for goal? We've seen some nice early signs in the opening minutes for Locomotive's offense.
Yes.
The season is wrapping up, and as my broadcast partner has said, you have to score to win.
Yes.
The ball is the ball.
The ball is the ball, and they have to score for a win.
Right. El Paso needs all 3 points to stay in the playoff conversation. What better time to go for it, and what better team to go for it against than their nemesis from up north.
Yes, I believe that the first things one team you have to be a good and solid defenders for start. I scored a goal. Wilmer, he started this plan. He started a good defender, solid, and then now, of course, the finish the season for make the good scores and make the more scores that he need.
Reese trying to get something started with Moreno, but it will go out for a goal kick. And there is Cristian Herrera, hailing from Las Cruces, New Mexico. We pointed out Ricardo Zacarias he's not even on the bench. He had an ankle injury in practice earlier this week, so he's out. That Striker FC team, you talk about Zacarias, Herrera, Memo Diaz. There's also we'll have to look that up. The starting keeper one of the starting keepers for New York City FC in Major League Soccer, who played in front of Herrera. And there is another pro in the hunt. 5 guys actively playing professional soccer. Doesn't happen often with a team from the Southwest. It did here. Here's Amado Moreno. Reese, nice spin to keep possession and out to Dolenmeyer. Playing on the left side. Locomotive able to switch it. Ortiz trying to get something started, just not able to hook it up with Cabrera. Andy Cabrera gets the starting nod tonight. Locomotive again without some players and, of course, challenged up front. They've got some help coming in terms of strikers. And still, even at this late date, Wilmer Cabrera tries to do everything to get this team in a position, in the hunt, to get a playoff berth.
Yes, you saw a lot of change on the attacking line. So he tried to find a way for score a goals. Unfortunately, Zacarias get injured. The last game he scored. Maybe when he scored a goal and then in another game, you have more confidence for starting, for try to do more better than the last game.
Some good early signs from the Locomotive offensively, but can they keep it up and keep the door shut at the same time? It's a nice run out of the back. Just a little too far ahead of Rivas. And first on the scene is Matt Mahoney. Good lead ball. Rivas again tries to go far corner. Easily saved by Herrera. Looking for the far post. But Herrera, good position.
Yes. He's a big guy. He's a big goalkeeper.
Well, we talk about some of the players. July 17th, Steven Rivas and Ricky Ruiz. The day after them, Robert Coronado. Dennis Erdman on his way. He's a defender. Played a couple of seasons with Switchbacks in the past. Coming from Germany. Andy Cabrera on the 2nd of August. Wahab Akwe in the trade for Justin Dillon on the 8th of August. Amaury Escoto, Arturo Ortiz on loan from Juarez. Palermo, and he is in the starting lineup finally tonight. The man's been on the roster since the 6th of August, but it's taken this long to get the paperwork sorted out.
Yes.
International paperwork's not
yeah,
for.
The paperwork is we don't have this control for. They don't have control for this, and then we never know. They never know when. It can be fast and all, but now he's there.
He's there and has the ball.
Yes.
Tony Alfaro, the man in the middle. Switchbacks. Doing well to play out. Yosuke Hanya. Speedy Williams able to keep that under control for Switchbacks FC. Long cross. Ready to receive is Damas. Ronaldo Damas. And it's a foul on Damas. On Dolenmeyer down in the corner. So we take a look at our officials tonight. Nabil Bensala is our referee. Fernando Fierro and Mark Novosel, the assistants. Mario Garcia is our 4th official. Alfaro gets us restarted. Switchbacks. Herrera electing to go right to Matt Mahoney. Mahoney waits to see Moreno flash out. A good long ball. That one on the cross, cut out by Lucas Stauffer. Offside flag is up. Free kick for Locomotive FC. We weren't even done talking about all the changes coming in. Malik McLemore, the forward, first time playing in America. He will be available perhaps next week. We'll see. But still not quite here. But of course, maybe the most recent change, a man who is here, is Gerson Echeverri, the longtime assistant coach for Cabrera at RGV Toros. Youth national team for the United States as well. Great career with the Seton Hall Pirates, New York, New Jersey Metro Stars back in the early days of Major League Soccer. That was a good thought. Came from the left by Ruiz. Wasn't able to hook up with another black and blue jersey. Speedy Williams trying to start something. And something evolves into Aiden Rocha. Rocha, forward. That's well cut out. Ronaldo Damas trying to make a move, but right there, Locomotive FC. Alfaro and Ortiz. Here's Cabrera trying to keep it moving long. Flag stays down, but Moreno has to range back to control it. Up top, Rivas cut out nicely. That is solid defense by Matt Mahoney. If Rivas had been there to turn, he could have walked in on goal.
Yes.
So some clutch defending from Matt Mahoney.
Mahoney, I can remember, maybe he's on this team, maybe 4 or 3 years he's played there.
He has been there for a while. Started in the COVID year, 2020.
Yes. That's a good stats for player when you stay a long time from one team.
They like you and you like them.
Yes,
yeah.
Of course.
Let's take a look at Alfaro as he cuts out this promising attack. There's Damas trying to make a turn, and the MLS veteran, or MLS Cup champion.
On the moment. Clean tackle.
Very clean tackle. You've got to think, with a couple of top league veterans in Alfaro and Palermo on the right-hand side of that defense, Locomotive will be well served. But a good wide pass here. Coming in again, Hanya. Well done by Locomotive defensively. Ortiz over to take control of the situation. Palermo, Arturo Ortiz. You played against him, correct?
Yes, I played against him when he played on Ascenso. They play for a team from Guadalajara, Leones Negros, and Mineros de Zacatecas. I play against him. He's a tough guy. It's good.
Did you score on him? No answer is all the answer we need.
Yes, I scored.
There we go. Be proud of it. Stand up, take your bow.
I scored.
James Chambers. Yeah, to look at the two coaches, you'd think that it was completely flip-flopped in the standings, but Chambers, though he looks a little nervous, sitting second right now in the Western Conference. Good work to stay with it. Pierre, Delence Pierre. And there is Wilmer Cabrera.
This looks like he's at play.
He does kind
of. His put attention is on field. What I'm doing there?
Right. What would I do in this situation? Yes.
That's the coach. We play together with our team.
Former Colombian international, member of the national team, as was Palermo, by the way. Had a couple of call-ups and caps for the Mexican national team.
Yes, he's play. When he's play on Pumas before he's coming Juarez. He's in Pumas. He's gonna have a good moment there.
Locomotive is headed out, but comes straight to Stauffer. The return is deflected. The clearance from Delence Pierre straight to Stauffer. Matt Mahoney, though, there to cut out Stauffer's attempt on goal. Lucas Stauffer couldn't believe his luck. But Mahoney, again, exactly where he needed to be defensively.
Yes.
Solid work by the Kentuckian, Lucas Stauffer. Locomotive trying to go over the top. Something started to Moreno. It's cut out Again, Mahoney. Losing a handle on that ball, Reese. Cleared out immediately. Damas is not going to get there. Jamali Waite able to cut that out. And here is Dolenmeyer. It was interesting when Coach Cabrera came to El Paso. The first man I looked for was Echeverri on the touchline with him. And of course, he already had a job by that point with Las Vegas Lights FC, but comes to El Paso late in the season from Lights.
Yes, it's a good addition from El Paso. They have two guys on the bench, Wilmer and Gerson. They have history on football, so the experience they have, they can put in on the training and the practice for the players. That's good for the team. That's good for the players too.
The collision, and it'll be a nod to the dock here. The caution is going to be issued. To Tyreek McGee. Receives the first caution here in the 21st minute. For Locomotive FC, Jamali Waite back with his 7th save of the week, which is amazing because you see that stat. He's only played 21 games. He missed 6 with national team duty. 73 saves, which is among the leaders in the USL Championship going into this weekend. He's faced 104 shots. And here's your save of the week versus his Jamaican national teammate, Romario Williams. Look at that. Williams he's at the penalty spot. One-handed effort versus.
I believe he's a little bit more in front of the penalty spot.
Incredible. Jamali Waite with those saves. Save of the week 7 times this season. Here's what he says about his mindset when he's saving and doing his job.
It's just, staying as big as possible, as late as possible, and making the attacker have to make a decision, right? You don't want to go down early or guess, and you just made the decision for him. So it's just staying as big as possible for as long as possible and having to make him work.
Waite missed the home game versus Detroit City FC. He was with Jamaica on international duty, did not play in that match, but he did in Copa America.
So we talk about that. Every 3 games, every 3 weeks, Jamal Waite get 1 save for a week, no?
See, that's about the right. That is about right.
21 games and 7 weeks.
There was a period where he won it 3 times consecutively, 3 times in a row.
Yes,
just amazing. It was week 20, 21, and 22. It was the all Jamali Waite show.
That's good.
He's just been so impressive for Locomotive FC. Huge pickup from Pittsburgh Riverhounds coming to El Paso this season.
So when you get the highlights for the end of the season, 7 saving per week for the goalkeeper, it's the good stats.
Incredible stuff. It's interesting coming into the match tonight. Herrera has 74 saves. Christian Herrera will hold that thought. Switchbacks, and it's rifled in, deflected. The goal will count. Great work by Yosuke Hanya. Finds himself isolated. No one closes him down. I think it came off of somebody's foot on the way. It rolls into the back. And Switchbacks FC in the 24th minute has a 1-0 lead. James Chambers looks like he's fired up because they just gave up the goal. But they scored it on Hanya. That might have come off the foot of Palermo, but Hanya, let's see. This will be a good angle here. No. Right through the wickets. The nutmeg on Palermo.
Yes, that's just good goal. So when he do this movement and he's shooting that's position and then like that, whoa, that's 100% goal score.
Yosuke Honda.
He's from Japan.
Yes. Japanese native.
Yes.
Hanya gets that one in there. And it's Switchbacks FC with the 1-0 lead.
They say Japanese guys, they have a tradition is that on the football, on the soccer, they have a good touch, they have a good shot.
Well, there are a number of great Japanese players on different rosters throughout Europe. Hanya again heads it nicely to drop. That's beautifully done. Not out of danger yet. Rocha can't get it. But here's the shot. Deflected. It'll be a corner kick. Alfaro able to deflect that one out off the foot of Jairo Enriquez. But Switchbacks FC, it's almost like they flipped a switch. And here they are, spending a lot of time in the attacking third.
Because they don't start well, no, on this season.
Yes.
And then now he's the second place.
I'm having a hard time understanding the yellows because it was studs on him now?
Our field mics are better than yours. That's the
Maybe we
assistant
can
referee.
communication with the referees, no?
Yes, yeah, we'll catch it.
If the referees need some help, we can help them.
Maybe we can listen in. Let's see. Corner whipped in, cleared out by Dolenmeyer. Cross back in, the header is over the top. Great effort, Matt Mahoney, unmarked at the far post. All by himself, just couldn't keep it down. He had to dip a little bit, and the dip puts it over the bar.
Yes, it's the turn a little bit the heading. So you can try to another corner, the far corner.
Hanyo scoring his fourth of the season. Yosuke Hanya puts Switchbacks FC on top. Lucas Stoffers had a lot of room up that right wing. Beautifully timed pass to the byline. Moreno, that's deflected over everyone's head. Calvillo can't get there, and it'll be cleared out by Matt Real. That was promising, but Locomotive just couldn't keep everything under control as they ran up that right wing. Hanya third on the team behind Ronaldo Damas and Justin Dillon, whose stats transfer. He scored a couple. He scored one in each of the last two matches for Switchbacks, but of course scored a couple here for El Paso before he made his way in trade. That's a handball bounced up on Switchbacks FC. Calvillo. Quick restart to Staffru, has to run it down on the touchline. Hanya in the 24th minute. 1-0 to the visitors. There's Damas to run it down. I'll follow with him. Good cut out by Calvillo. And that'll be a push on Damas as he gives Lucas Stoffer a shove.
Stay high. Steady pace.
Quick look at the stats. Each team with 4 shots. Each team with 1 on target. The difference, of course, is that Switchbacks FC scored on their shot on goal. Cabrera dispossessed. Ball a little further away from him than he'd probably like. Palermo. The long switch. Greece. I think of all the new players for Locomotive FC, the one I'm most impressed with is Robert Coronado. He just seems to settle things down so well.
Yes, Coronado is the guy from the middle when all the balls pass for him, and then he's make the team move. So it's good.
But of course, with the red card, out suspended tonight, along with Miles Lyons.
Someone has to do the job. That is a team.
Right now, the man in that role is Eric Calvillo, the team captain.
Yes.
Who's jumped into the attack quite well a couple of times tonight, too. But he and Bolo Akinyote playing mainly as defensive midfielders. Dolenmeyer trying to start something, but it's cut out by Mahoney. Locomotive will have it. Greece wanted that foul, and he got that foul.
Yes.
Clears things out a bit. Quick restart. Rivas. Cabrera. Cabrera trying to pick one out to Rivas. Akinyote has to challenge for that. All ball, says the referee, as he collides a bit with Damas.
It's a danger ball.
I don't think Akinyote thought that Damas was going to track back to challenge that as fast as he did. Locomotive offensively seems to be moving very well, but it looks like Switchbacks FC, what it appears to me, you tell me if I'm wrong, is that they've just done their homework. Like every pass Locomotive tries to work forward, somebody for Switchbacks is ready to defend it.
I believe the attacking line from Locomotive has to be a little bit more intensive and aggressive on the mark when not have the ball, and then when they have the ball. So make more intense, more aggressive movement for create space, and then another guy run on the space. So, and then I'm thinking that if they do that, he can be more dangerous on the attacking line.
33rd minute, trying one over the top. Still cleared. Mahoney will escort back to Cristian Herrera. You have to imagine Herrera's family is here tonight. Always wonderful when you get to come to your, not necessarily his hometown, which is in Las Cruces, but well within driving distance for the Herrera family.
Yes. There's a motivation more, one more night for us, so the family play for the family.
Absolutely. Good switch out to Stauffer. It gets where it needs to go. Calvillo, long switch, trying to control, not able to get on it in time is Reese. Watch the USL Championship in Spanish on TUDN, the nation's leading Spanish language sports network. Select matches including the championship final will be available in Spanish throughout the rest of the season. Go to uslchampionship.com for the complete USL TV listings. It almost threw me off because the way the league, I think, sends this to all of the English speakers around the announcers is the spelling for the number 2, TWO.
Yeah,
just so you can pronounce it correctly, but if you live here, you know TUDN.
Yes, TUDN. Yes.
You know TUDN.
So for the United States, everyone knows TUDN.
Right.
Yes.
Switchbacks. Dolenmeyer will throw it in. Of course, if you read this exactly like the league wrote it, you would say 2DN, and that's not quite right. 2DN.
That's a new channel?
It's a new channel, 2DN. Our producer, Juan Gutierrez, is the one who put this into the script, but Juan is busy. Juan is a very busy man.
Whoa. Yes.
As we know, man can't keep track of everything. He did get me the shirt, which I point out was a last-second deal because Mr. Smarty Pants here, the reason I'm wearing a season ticket holder shirt today, which you saw if you watched the pregame, I had my Locomotive shirt picked out. I did UTEP volleyball earlier today. Was ready to switch shirts. Forgot it at the house. So, hey, the booth tells me they're just happy I'm wearing a shirt, which is, no one needs to see that. That's a collision, and this might result in further action. Palermo pleading his case that they are making a call to the touchline for the Switchbacks trainer. Palermo goes into the book in the 36th minute. Cabrera not happy, but let's take a look. Hanya. That's Palermo doing his job as he sees it.
Yes, but I believe he's not off for a yellow card.
Yeah, it was a hard foul.
They jump, and then he's watching the ball.
Both players were in the air.
Yes.
And I think it's more a result of the collision and Hanya being on the ground after the collision.
Yes, Palermo is a good guy on air balls.
Good in the air.
Yeah.
Applied his trade many years with Pumas.
Unam.
Colorado Springs, of course, currently second. If the results hold, that 44 will go to 47. 47, and would jump them over Sacramento, pending the results of what else goes on tonight. But there you see, 1, 2, and 3. The difference is the goal differential. Colorado Springs, though, they have one more win. Same record on points as Sacramento Republic. Republic FC just a little better goal differential. As you pointed out, the slow start for Switchback season this year.
Yes.
It's lofted into the box on the free kick by Aiden Rocha. Locomotive clears the danger trying to jump this pass, but Rivas not able to get a hold. Select, the official match supply, a match ball supplier of the USL Championship and many elite leagues throughout Europe. Visit us.select-sport.com for the latest Select product specials and more. Select, the player's choice.
The ball is the ball.
The ball is the ball. And the ball for USL Championship matches is a select ball.
Select ball.
Speaking of shirts, our producer needs to get us. We need to have that. The ball is the ball.
Yes.
Maybe Hummel can help us out. That could be the broadcaster special jersey. We'll all be wearing that jersey the next time out. Next home game is Saturday afternoon. Don't forget a 1 p.m. kickoff.
1 p.m.
1 week from today.
I don't remember the last time they Locomotive.
It's been a while since there's been an afternoon kickoff, but should be a pleasant enough day. You got the Way Out West Fest taking place near San Jacinto Plaza and around downtown El Paso afterward. Calvillo has a little room, keeps advancing, but Anya there to pick some pockets. Locomotive does well to keep control. Palermo the switch. Palermo has had plenty of opportunity to get on the same page with his teammates. Of course, we talked about it. They've been in El Paso for roughly a month or so, just trying to work out the paperwork to officially have him on the roster.
Yes, and that's the point. When you don't have the control some situation, you just have to wait. So now you have to get the opportunity for play. The last 5-6 games you have for the what will come next. No,
6 more after this, but again, every match is a must-win. And Locomotive trailing in this one as we hit the 41st minute. Not on the same page. Cabrera Ruiz, Moreno doing his part, tracking back. Herrera decides to play out of the back. Speedy Williams. That's going to be a foul on Aquinote. Persistent infringement. Receives the caution in the 41st minute, Bolo Aquinote. Tyreek McGee, the injured player. Aquinote wanted to go for the ball, but he runs over Tyreek McGee.
Stay smart.
Again, yellow card, especially this one.
Yes, but the referee says that no, that is not the first. It's a 1, 2, 3, and
yeah, we saw the persistent infringement, and that's what it was for. For Locomotive FC, we talk about it being must-win, and here's why. Negative 18 goal differential. That's because Locomotive, though they have done better defensively, has just not scored goals. 21 points this season. You can see that 8th place spot. Orange County currently filling that spot. That's the last playoff spot in the West. But Locomotive will need some help from those teams ahead of them to be able to get there. Tulsa, San Antonio, and Orange County all with 31 points.
That is the point. They have to win, and then some team has to lose. That's difficult, but they have to do their job.
So far, Locomotive has not made that happen. Christian Herrera urged to speed things up a bit. After the injury delay, we're hearing 2 minutes of stoppage has turned into 3. It's the word from the touchline right now, depending whatever else happens. That is a foul on switchbacks. Well done by Moreno. Draws the contact. Watch the USL Championship on CBS Sports and ESPN platforms all season long. Catch live matches and event analysis, expert analysis every day on the CBS Sports Golazo Network and ESPN Plus. USLChampionship.com for the complete TV listings. Switchbacks FC, though, up that right wing. Whatever Locomotive had working in maybe the opening 5 to 10 minutes offensively has all evaporated.
Yes. Just like you say, they have put a little bit more speed, more intensive, more aggressive.
How about that, Hanya? There, the flag is up. It wouldn't have counted.
On the mark, like I say, on defender, that can be the players can be that pass from the midfield.
All dried up like a puddle in the desert on a warm El Paso afternoon, which it was here today. Had a little dust blow in just before kickoff, but that looks like it's clearing up a bit. See the star in the mountain between the double tree and the courtyard. Calvillo trying to turn it back, and there's the official signal. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Cabrera did well to keep it, but just couldn't hook up in the pass, and Cabrera showing his frustrations.
It's like you say, not on the same page.
Somebody zigging when they should have zagged. We don't know if the pass was not where it needed to be or if the runs didn't go where the pass was expected to be. But not being on the same page in attack, it does not bode well for Locomotive.
It does not work when you don't have the same page.
Herrera. Herrera tries to get there. He's fouled. Taken down by Duke Lacroix. Certainly one of the coolest names in the USL Championship, Duke Lacroix. Of course, I'm partial to Duke.
You have to know French for say this name, Lacroix.
Lacroix. But Duke is Duke.
Duke
the ball is the ball.
The ball is the ball.
That's right. Dolan Meyer rifles that one up the pitch. Stauffer trying to get there. It'll bounce kindly. Moreno. He wants to get on that foot. They won't let him loose. Calvillo will draw the contact. You could tell he was looking for the foul, wasn't he?
Yes. Yes, that was position. He tried to find the way for the shoulder fall.
Jairo Enriquez pleading Switchbacks FC's case. Right on the edge of the 18. So certainly dangerous.
A simple touch and then fall down and then foul.
Calvillo with a big smile on his face.
That's all one.
Ian Rivas standing behind it. So you would expect Calvillo.
It's a good moment for score a goal.
Right. You would expect Calvillo to take it.
Before the...
He had a beautiful free kick against Indy 11 that was saved by the keeper. Outstanding save.
Oh.
But Calvillo, lots of dip and swing on that ball. And looks to be taking it here. We'll see. Rivas' left foot or Calvillo's right. Calvillo gets under it and skies it. And that may well be the last action of the first half as Christian Herrera puts it back into play. Herrera puts it up. The whistle is blown, and that is it for half number one. Hanya's goal in the 24th minute separates us here in El Paso after our first 45. It's in the books. Locomotive FC looking for answers. On a gorgeous evening in El Paso, can it be gorgeous on the pitch in the second half? We'll find out after this.
My name is Dr. Carlos Viesca with Border Pain Institute, and today I would like to introduce you to a new modality to treat joint pain, either shoulder, knee, or any other type of joint pain, called PNS, short for peripheral nerve stimulation, which is highly successful. So if you or anyone you know suffers from these type of ailments, please call us at 915-857-4130.
A mailbox with Pack and Ship Express gives you a real street address and the ability to receive packages from all carriers, not just the post office. Protect yourself against identity theft and protect your home address. No more porch pirates, no more missed deliveries, and you'll get email and text notifications when you receive a package. We have personal business and corporate mailboxes to meet your needs, plus 24-hour access. It's all at Pack and Ship Express, 6112 North Mesa in the Thunderbird Shopping Center. Up and Running doesn't just sell running shoes, they make sure you get the right shoe for you. Our expert staff provide fitting analysis to get you the right fit every time. So many brands to choose from. Up and Running has hats, apparel, eyewear, and hydration gear. Ask about our free VIP program. Stay active, stay healthy. Find your perfect running gear at Up and Running, 3233 North Mesa, Suite 205. With more traffic back on El Paso highways, the potential for serious accidents is back too.
Insurance companies giving you the runaround? That's old news. What's real news is a lawyer who's got your back. I was born in El Paso, and I've been on the side for injured El Pasoans for over 20 years. I'm attorney Alexandria Zant. Call me today, and I'll give you the real scoop about your case.
Zant Law Firm, 799-0993. Or find us online at zantlawfirm.com.
Welcome back, everybody. 1-0 at the break. Switchbacks FC over Locomotive FC. As Hanya's goal in the 24th minute is the difference so far as we take a look at the Western Conference standings. Right now, Switchbacks in very, very good shape. This win would jump them over Sacramento Republic. Again, this is depending on action around the rest of the weekend. But that second place spot looking mighty inviting and still within reach of United, which has already sewn up a playoff berth. But all the way down on the bottom, you find Locomotive FC, just the 5 wins this season. The goal differential of -18. We pointed out earlier, Carrijo, it's better defensively, but you just have to score the goals, and Locomotive has not done that.
Yes. Doesn't matter if you have a good defender, but you don't score a goal. That's so hard for defender. All the times we defender. So when you score first, it's more easy for play, more easy, more relaxed from the players.
Let's take a look at some of the news and notes around the USL Championship. Charleston Batteries clinched a playoff berth. They did lose to Switchbacks FC last week, but Charleston becoming the second team to clinch a playoff in the USL Championship. Speaking of clinched, New Mexico United has, and their goaltender, Alex Tambakis, has hit 600 saves, surpassing Evan Newton a couple of games ago. Evan Newton, of course, the former Locomotive keeper. Tambakis' first ever goalkeeper in the USL Championship with 600-plus saves. And the USL reaches a multi-year renewal with ESPN International. Every regular season and playoff match will be available on the ESPN networks in Latin America as well. We take a look at the schedule. Upcoming matches. Check it out tomorrow. First day of fall, Detroit City FC hosting Louisville City, which has now sewn up a playoff berth. That one's going to be on ESPN2. A couple of matches on ESPN Plus. New Mexico United pacing the West versus Loudoun United in Albuquerque tomorrow at 2 p.m. And at 3 p.m. on ESPN Plus, Legion FC plays host to Miami FC, which has been eliminated from playoff contention. Look at the news and the notes around the USL Championship. We'll be back with a look at the stats, the highlights, and plenty more as we continue here from El Paso.
Is it somebody's birthday? Dad, come watch us hit this ugly piñata. Dad!
When Hornets show up, so do we. Terminix it. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
Recentra bien el balón dentro del área. ¡Aparece el segundo! La combinación es buena. Se canta el 1-1. ¡Te lo canto! ¡No te puedo creer! Increíble, Felipe. Y señoras y señores, la USL Championship.
Mosquitoes show up? So do we. Terminix it.
Yeah, trick. I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead.
Welcome back to downtown El Paso. Beautiful drone shot of Southwest University Park. Switchbacks FC with the 1-0 lead. As we take a look at some of the key moments from the first half. Locomotive early on. Great switch of the ball. Headed out straight to Lucas Stopper. But excellent defense by Matt Mahoney, who has been everywhere he's needed to be in the first half. Joaquin Rivas picks up his head. Excellent cross. But Mahoney, great cutout, and Herrera, easy save in the end. But the key moment in our first half comes in the 24th minute. Great pick out by Jairo Enriquez. The long ball out of the back. Hanya. Right between the wickets of Palermo. The nutmeg beats Jamali Waite and perfectly placed right inside the near post. That's a beautiful goal. You've scored a bunch of beautiful goals. That's an amazing strike.
That's the beautiful goal. So the moment and how he secured the player.
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
It was gorgeous. 1-0 at the break. Back with stats and more as we come back.
Pack and Ship Express can help with any printing needs, big or small. Our team has the expertise and state-of-the-art technology to print posters or banners, as well as flyers, brochures, and business cards. Need something ASAP? Pack and Ship offers deadline printing, so if you need something fast, Pack and Ship Express can help. Pack and Ship Express, so much more than shipping, at 6112 North Mesa in the Thunderbird Shopping Center. Find us online at packandshipep.com. Let's face it, when you have a plumbing problem, it's never a good time. But Sharp Plumbing can ease that pain with fast, friendly service. Sharp prides itself on getting the job done right. We've been fixing plumbing problems in the borderland for 30 years. Sharp is certified in tankless water heater installation and service. If you've been thinking about converting from a traditional water tank to a tankless water heater, give Sharp a call today. 915-892-5790. Sharp Plumbing. With more traffic back on El Paso highways, the potential for serious accidents is back too.
Insurance companies giving you the runaround? That's old news. What's real news is a lawyer who's got your back. I was born in El Paso, and I've been on the side for injured El Pasoans for over 20 years. I'm attorney Alexandria Zant. Call me today, and I'll give you the real scoop about your case.
Zant Law Firm, 799-0993. Or find us online at zantlawfirm.com.
Welcome back to Southwest University Park. Beautiful look at the Plaza Hotel in downtown El Paso. A little bit of that dust still in the air here, but pretty clear overall. Switchbacks FC clearly in front in this one, 1-0 at the break. Let's take a look at some of the stats from today. Locomotive dominating possession, not necessarily dominating, but 52.7 to 47.2. Switchbacks FC doesn't mind that, though. You saw that long ball out of the back, big switch by Jairo Enriquez to find Hanya for the goal. 5 shots to 4 shots, Locomotive. Shots on target, each team with 1. The difference is Hanya's was very well placed. 1 corner so far for Switchbacks FC. Offside flag has gone up twice on the visitors. Locomotive with 2 yellow cards to 1 for Switchbacks FC. And here at Southwest University Park, a very, very special moment. You are looking at brand new citizens of the United States of America, a swearing-in ceremony. The oath of allegiance to the United States. All of these people are newly naturalized citizens to live that American dream. Back with the second half and highlights when we continue.
Let's face it, when you have a plumbing problem, it's never a good time. But Sharp Plumbing can ease that pain with fast, friendly service. Sharp prides itself on getting the job done right. We've been fixing plumbing problems in the borderland for 30 years. Sharp is certified in tankless water heater installation and service. If you've been thinking about converting from a traditional water tank to a tankless water heater, give Sharp a call today. 915-892-5790. Sharp Plumbing.
Hi, my name is Dr. Carlos Viesca with Border Pain Institute, and today I would like to introduce you to a new modality to treat joint pain, either shoulder, knee, or any other type of joint pain, called PNS, short for peripheral nerve stimulation, which is highly successful. So if you or anyone you know suffers from these type of ailments, please call us at 915-857-4130.
Up and Running doesn't just sell running shoes, they make sure you get the right shoe for you. Our expert staff provide fitting analysis to get you the right fit every time. So many brands to choose from. Up and Running has hats, apparel, eyewear, and hydration gear. Ask about our free VIP program. Stay active, stay healthy. Find your perfect running gear at Up and Running, 3233 North Mesa, Suite 205.
Calling all dog lovers and soccer fans. This September 28th, it's Pups at the Pitch at Southwest University Park. Bring your lovable, furry friends to cheer on El Paso Locomotive as they take on North Carolina FC. The first 1,500 fans in attendance will receive a free Locomotive t-shirt. Join us at the pitch and make memories with your four-legged best friends. Get your tickets at eplocomotivefc.com. Vamos locos, vamos El Paso.
Welcome back. Southwest University Park is the place. Yes, indeed. Pups at the pitch next week. 1-0 at the break. Switchbacks FC over Locomotive by that score. So we take a look at the highlights from today as we get ready for second half action. It looked good for Locomotive early on. Lots of creative offense. Joaquin Rivas bounces Eric Calvillo's way. Calvillo, though, missing wide to the right. Great pullback here by Rivas. But that allows the defense, allows Herrera to come in and save it. Good work here, good movement. Calvillo, Rivas, trying to pick out that far corner, but maybe just a little too close to Herrera.
A little bit more curves, yes, maybe more danger ball.
Mahoney cutting that one out from Stauffer, but here's the goal. Great ball, one at the back. Mahoney again, he's the guy who starts everything.
Yeah, this is good tackle, and then the tackle. When he do the tackle, he's do the pass. He's pass for ball.
That's right. Passes the ball to Enriquez, who finds Hanya, and that puts it into the back of the net in the 24th minute as we get ready to start half number 2. Underway at Southwest University Park. Locomotive, if they want 3 points, will need to find the back of the net at least twice. Once has been enough of a challenge for Locomotive all season long.
Minimum twice.
Alfaro. Dolenmeyer. As we pointed out, Locomotive's 20 goals, the fewest in the USL Championship this season. Gorgeous look here in downtown El Paso, right?
It's a beautiful shot.
Good tangle there. Stauffer trying to hold Switchbacks FC at bay. Matt Real taken down. And it will be a very dangerous free kick coming.
It's the same spot in the last moment for Calvillo on the first half.
Great work by Real. Lucas Stauffer winds up with a caution in the 47th. Unless there was a deliberate shirt pull. I don't know that I saw a whole lot in that to warrant the caution. Certainly the foul, and it is in a dangerous spot, so Stauffer goes into the book. And standing behind it, Jairo Enriquez. Enriquez blasts it, but it's straight into Wayne. You heard the slap off the gloves. Yes. That came with some velocity.
It sounds like a swing for baseball.
Right, it did. Crack of the bat. They're along the first base line here at Southwest University Park. Locomotive looking for answers. Palermo. Good challenge here, trying to fight his way through it. That will be a foul whistled on Switchbacks FC, maybe for a kick out by Hanya, and Hanya is going to go into the book for trying to swing out against Palermo. So Hanya making a move from a seated position to kind of swing his foot out at the free kick as it left Palermo's foot. Will go into the book here in the 49th minute. So here's the initial contact.
There's the fall.
Like Hanya was trying to play a little shell game, but then reaches over, and that move was what gets him into the book. So Hanya, the goal scorer. Good movement here. Locomotive FC. Stauffer tries the central pass. It doesn't work out, but it will be a corner kick.
They have more, a little bit, he can drive a little bit more for onside.
It looked like he had a lot of room, didn't he?
Yes, he's had so lot of space.
And here is Rivas. Rivas looking for the far post and Alfaro, but it is cut out by Switchbacks. Stauffer. Again, Locomotive, it just does not appear, is on the same page. Stauffer splits the defense, or splits it between Rivas and Calvillo. I don't know if he was expecting somebody to make a run, but goes out for a Switchbacks throw. Over the top. Damas trying to make a run at it, but Locomotive works it out. Alfaro handling his business. Ruiz. Enriquez puts it out for a Locomotive throw. Alfaro. Calvillo. Good interchange with Rivas, and that springs Stauffer. Lots of room for Lucas Stauffer. Stauffer into the area. Stauffer floats one, far post, and it's in! Beautifully done, Therese. And Locomotive have leveled things here in the 51st minute. all sorts of room, and Reese flashes in unmarked to head it in.
Yes. As we talked about 2 minutes ago, that Stafford his drive a little bit more, there is space, and then now he's doing, then he's find the cross.
That hung in the air forever, and Reese hitting it against the goalkeeper's or goaltender's momentum.
Yes, that is the way he's that to do. The keeper's coming from watching the ball, and then he put in the far post. That's difficult for the keeper.
So Locomotive has the tying goal, but in search of all 3 points, we'll need at least one more.
In a good moment on the time. So.
Wait to Palermo. It's well cut out in the middle. It's good work, but they get it away from Delancpierre. Lucas Stauffer to Reese, or pardon me, to Ribas. Stauffer to the back, Palermo central. Reese, that's a good ball. Moreno keeps it moving forward. Dolenmeyer's there to pick it up at the byline. Hammers that one. It's going to get to Stauffer. Stauffer. Back it comes Cabrera. Fluffs his lines.
Good moment for Stauffer.
And that was the right pass too. Cabrera was right on the edge of the 18.
Yes, he's doing well. He's doing well. They have a lot of options, and they make the good option.
Cabrera puts it. Seems like he got under the ball a little bit much.
Yes, I think is this. Try to change that on the corner, but they put in there.
Flicked on. Palermo again over the top. Rivas trying to get there, gets a toe to it, but cleared out by Switchbacks. Cutting back in, McGee. Good pass, Damas. That's an excellent cutout, Palermo. Right where he needed to be.
Yes, he's following them more. He's following the man, and then he's stuck on in the right moment.
So it'll be the third corner coming for Switchbacks FC. Arturo Ortiz, Palermo. Here is Rocha. Aiden Rocha. Four-year-old swings that one in. Jamali Waite was there, but actually looked like Reese was able to get ahead to it. Danger not cleared. Having a go. Oh, boy, just whistled wide.
It's just like a rocket.
How about that from Tyreek McGee? The Jamaican. McGee deflected. It will be a goal kick. Jamali Waite took over for the injured Andre Blake as Jamaica's #1 keeper during Copa America and acquitted himself well. A couple of huge saves versus Team Mexico.
Yes, they play very well against Mexico.
Cabrera trying to get there in time. Good work by Speedy Williams to be where he needed to be. The Ball goes over the top. Here's Waite off his line. Good fight off. Damas trying to go central, and Palermo is clocked by Damas. Went for the ball. He's pleading his case that it's 50-50, but it is head contact, and Palermo goes down in a heap. That was a great cross by Enriquez. The El Salvadoran sends that one over, and that will get Damas into the book. It's the arm. It wasn't head contact, head to head. Puts up the forearm, and it seems to have caught Palermo right at the back of the base of the skull. And the yellow card whistled right away. Ricardo Fierro, our referee today. Strike that Nabil Ben Salah. And Javier Nevares will come on to replace Palermo. Strike it, coming in to replace Bolo Akinyote. That's what we're hearing. Change has yet to happen as they're ready on the touch line. Good work here, Calvillo. He's going to scoot it across, but that pass too far for Lucas Stauffer. Ricky Ruiz scoring the first open play goal for Locomotive since August the 3rd. We pointed out a bunch of this pre-match. It's just amazing to think that it has been well over a month, roughly a month and a half. It is a month and a half as that effort goes way up and over. But Ricky Ruiz with the first and the third open play goal over the last couple of months. Armando Moreno had the last one prior to this, August the 3rd. That's really an incredibly hard stat to listen to. Frankly, if you're a Locomotive fan, that's not a fun stat at all.
Yes, they have to do better. Let me do better on the front line.
Switchbacks FC, well done. Palermo cuts that out. Beautifully timed pass to Hanya, and Locomotive in transition. Moreno. Ruiz. Moreno. Crossing. They'll find Stauffer on the other side. Handballs. Touched that with the arm. Bounced up on him at the edge of the 18, and a free kick coming for Switchbacks.
So now I believe is that the forwards from Locomotive do better, no? The Gerson Chevria is the good forward. Has good stats on when he's playing.
We'll see if Locomotive's able to make that work. Take a look at the replay here. Yeah, paddle it with his arm, trying to settle it down. Good cutout though, Calvillo. Excellent work by Akinyote. Cabrera. Up top, Calvillo dropping it off Akinyote. Keeps it moving, Cabrera. Double teamed. And off of Cabrera for a Switchbacks throw. That's just good hard work by Jairo Enriquez. Reese. Locomotive trying to push their way forward. It'll bounce to Moreno. The flag is up. I thought that was a deflection off a Switchbacks player. And here is your sub. Switchbacks FC will make a triple substitution. Onto the pitch, Jonas Fjellberg. Replaces Hanya. Zach Zandy in for Tyreek McGee. So Zandy in for McGee. And Jairo Enriquez, his race is done. Juan Tejada replacing him. The Panamanian into the lineup just to freshen things up here in the 63rd minute. So Aquinote continues for now here for Locomotive. Good run of play for Locomotive. Rivas trying to win possession back, does well to get that one to Calvillo. Calvillo has it go. It's just wide up and over. But as you said at the start of the match, why not?
Why not? You have to try.
You have to try. Locomotive in a position where they've got to throw everything.
Yes.
At Switchbacks FC.
There's a moment, I believe, in that moment, Locomotives get the game. After they score, they keep the moment, they keep forward, they keep attacking and aggressive.
A little too early for the referee's liking on the throw-in is Lucas Stauffer. We're also hearing Tumimo Shaban is going to come in and replace Lucas Stauffer. How's the throw-in here? Locomotive trying to thread a needle. Would have been an impressive pass if they pulled it off. It did not work out. Headed back, and that was
so
maybe a little harder than Jamali Waite wanted it to be. Palermo, though.
No one's expected that.
Right? Making sure his keeper was on his toes. Fjellberg. Working in and out on Stauffer. Herrera straight up the middle. The handball on Thomas will give Locomotive the free kick. We've talked about the substitutions, but Locomotive has yet to officially make them, and I'm seeing the players now kind of strolling off the bench. On to our fourth official today. And here are the substitutions in the middle of the 66th minute. Javier Nevares in for Bolu Aquinote. Tumimo Shaban will replace Lucas Stauffer. Couple of offensive-minded substitutions, certainly.
Try to change the speed for the game. New new fresh air.
Right? Nevares can certainly do that.
Yes.
Even though he will mainly play near to the back. Moshaban makes his. So Moshaban not replacing Stafford, he will replace Rivas instead. So Joaquin Rivas' race is done, run for tonight. Locomotive with 23.5 minutes plus stoppage time to make something positive out of this. We get that positive 3-point result. This is a result. It's not a loss.
But no, the result they need.
Correct. Good touch by Moshaban to win that ball. So Stauffer stays in. And he has been bright tonight. Beautifully lofted ball for the assist to Reis, who scores for Locomotive to tie. Here's Cabrera. He's going to win that. Moreno sidestepped Herrera. Herrera gets just enough of a piece, but it's a penalty as Herrera takes down Moreno inside the box and receives a yellow card for his efforts. Waiting to play advantage, and advantage was the ball rolling toward the net.
Yes.
But the ball goes wide, and it's a penalty.
The referee waiting for the ball.
Another caution as well. Cabrera fouled by Mahaney. And yeah, that was absolutely a penalty. Ran for his feet, didn't get the ball at all. And the 6'7" Christian Herrera.
No doubt, this penalty
will be on that back line, trying to keep Eric Calvillo out. Calvillo, the team captain. So Mahoney sees yellow as well for his foul on Cabrera, and Switchbacks FC has a player down on the pitch. Which was interesting because I did not see any of that action there. Seemed like Herrera was talking to the player who is down. It's Thomas. The delay, I would imagine, partially serves to try and ice whoever's taking the penalty kick, Eric Calvillo. What's going through your mind when you're on that spot?
So if Calvillo, he's training on practice penalty kick, doesn't matter the moment, he's have it, he's get it. So now they have that experience on that. Calvillo is that good players, national team. So just thinking that do like I practice, and then let's show the results.
I've heard a lot of people who take penalty kicks say, first thing you think of is where am I going to put the ball? And then you stick to that plan. Wherever you're going to put it.
Yes.
Don't change your mind.
Yes. Don't change your plans when you plan.
The team captain, El Salvador International, Eric Calvillo, to give Locomotive FC the lead. And more gamesmanship by Speedy Williams. Into the 71st minute, Calvillo. Stopped by Herrera. Guessed correctly, read it the entire way, and the big 6'7" keeper from Las Cruces denies Calvillo from the spot. And really probably not the greatest penalty Calvillo's taken.
They hold, they're waiting for Calvillo. Herrera knows if they have a big moment and the big guy, then they wait for the moment.
Not out of danger. Moshaban trying to get there. That'll be another corner.
Actually, the balls don't go so the corner.
Yeah.
So it's easy for Herrera. Maybe it's a little bit more in the corner.
Yeah, looking for that post.
Yeah.
Big save. Locomotive coming in. That's deflected out. Fjellberg stops that effort by Reese. We still play. Big swing there by Palermo. Cut out by the Switchbacks defense. Moshaban. And you have to say, maybe Switchbacks gamesmanship worked.
Yes.
Trying to get into the head of Calvillo.
But in these times, on these moments, in these days, a lot of videos, platforms, and then you can analyze, you can solve all the another teams, another players.
73rd minute. Switchbacks FC remains tied. Christian Herrera in front of family and friends. Fjellberg trying to run that down. He's going to get there. It's a pretty good trap to keep it. And he will be whistled for the foul as Nevarez. Little flash. Fjellberg taking down Stauffer on the edge. And a sub, Justin Dillon, making his way onto the pitch for Switchbacks FC. Justin Dillon, the former Locomotive player, coming on to replace Ronaldo Damas. Ronaldo Damas leading Switchbacks FC this season with 12 goals on the year, but Justin Dillon, having scored twice, one each in the last 2 matches, including against Charleston Battery. The former Locomotive player carries his 5 goals in total for both teams, which puts him second on the Switchbacks FC scoring list. Big target forward. Fjellberg scoots it to the right. Speedy Williams trying to loft one into the box. Cut out by Locomotive. It's a high boot, Moshaban. Fjellberg lofted back in again. Missed his target that time. Calvillo trying to twist his way out of trouble, and that's deflected as he tried to make the pass to Stauffer. Switchbacks can't keep it in play, though.
Switchback get a little bit of boost after the save on the penalty kick.
Into the middle, Dolenmeyer. Good switch to Reese with lots of room. Long switch. Cabrera. Cabrera. Back to the captain. Dolenmeyer, Reese, and Moreno. Mahoney puts it in touch. Nevarez, another player on loan from Bravos FC. As is that man, Palermo. Zigzagging run, Palermo. Good distribution to Reese. To Moreno. Locomotive looking more dangerous than they have in a while. The back heel to Reese. Is it enough? Here's Cabrera. Centering pass, cut out Switchbacks FC clears the danger. Good work by Speedy Williams to be in front of that. It's a great lead ball, dangerous, looking for Dylan, but wait. Knows the runs his old teammate can make.
Yes.
And decides, you know what, I better come out and get this
movement.
One. Right? Nine shots, Locomotive with one more. 2 shots on target. Everything pretty much even so far, as is the score. Shaban cut out of that play. Bounces up. It'll come to Fjellberg. Has it go? It's deflected. No signal yet, and here it is. It is a corner kick. Thought it did touch a player in blue on its way through. Certainly that's the case. Rocha. Third corner of the night for Switch. Actually, this should be the fourth, I believe, for Switchbacks FC. Rocha. Outswinging ball, headed down and cleared off the line. Recent Dolenmeyer's there. Well, that was just awkward, and it actually came off a Locomotive head toward goal. There's the shot by Rocha. Cleared out, and it's a Switchbacks throw. That was Alfaro trying to clear the ball. Locomotive will make the substitution. Coming on, Steven Rivas. Replacing Andy Cabrera. Rivas, the Colombian. Comes to replace Andy Cabrera, who is Wilmer Cabrera's son. Lots of former RGV Toros on this roster, as you might expect. Toros always seem to do well in their time in the USL Championship, kind of played above their weight. Had a lot of time for the biggest roster. That was an awkward landing for Rocha, who's still down. Locomotive plays on. Rivas trying to make a touch around. Doesn't work out. Rocha's up under his own steam, but just barely. There's the shot by Feldberg. That actually deflected off of Dylan. Corner kick. Feldberg has been positive so far today. So that last clearance off the line, we're typically used to watching Noah Dolenmeyer do that job. That was actually Ricky Reis.
He do before, no?
Right, one of the shortest players on the pitch.
Both there, Ricky and Dolenmeyer is there.
They were there, but it was Ricky Reis to clear that off the line. Outstanding work.
Ricky say, that time is me.
Fifth corner kick of the night, though, for Switchbacks. To the far post. And Palermo one-on-one with Dylan. Wins the battle, but another corner coming. And Rocha's busy, going back and forth between the sides. And the corners. Rocha ready to set it up. Outswinging ball, headed down. Wait with another incredible save off his old teammate, Justin Dillon. Quickly, distribution to Nevares. Excellent work by Feldberg to come out and draw the foul. Actually puts it out off of Nevares, and that is overruled by the linesman. Locomotive throw, but now what's going on? Let's take a look at the save. One more time by Waite. They got exactly what they wanted, finding the head of Justin Dillon. And that was on its way to the far post.
Yeah, that's good weight, but no power enough for...
Do we have another candidate for Save of the Week from Jamali Waite? That one did not have quite the same level of steam. Yes. But you have to say, I think our GECU Save of the Game is going to be Ricky Reese.
Yeah. Yes. This can be the Save the Week when you know the goalkeeper.
Right? With Jamali Waite in your goal?
Yeah.
That's going to be a foul. Zandy taking down the captain, Eric Calvillo, El Salvador International. Calvillo winning a championship with Orange County SC a few years back. Another season in El Paso for the captain, trying to right the ship and make some stab at a playoff run. Rivas contesting that one, but Speedy Williams has it under control. As we approach the 84th minute here in El Paso, good lead ball. Pass a bit off target. Tejada trying to find Justin Dillon, but Dillon had to put a leg out and back at him just to try and get a piece of the ball. Lacroix, out it comes, Jamali Waite. Chipped in from the right side, Mahoney. Waite, the long ball out of the back. And the keepers play catch. I know we look for Locomotive players for the GECU Save of the Game, but in all honesty, the biggest save from that man right there, Christian Herrera.
Yes.
The Las Cruces native,
yes,
stopping Calvillo from the spot. Whatever gamesmanship the Switchbacks, whatever voodoo they were putting on Eric Calvillo.
Just
worked
watch
out.
the videos from the opponent. I'm used these platforms for analyze the defenders before the game.
Yeah?
Yes. Yes. Today is that all the technology you have, you can
How far did you run? Heat maps the whole bit, eh?
Yes. Yeah, you like Herrera. Of course, I don't know that, but you have these platforms for watch videos from your opponent, from players.
Oh, just over the top, Justin Dillon whistled that one wide. Jamali Waite left standing. And another sub coming for Switchbacks FC. Oh, strike it. Malik McLemore is here, and he is coming in for Locomotive FC to replace Amando Moreno. So Malik McLemore coming on over the final 5 minutes, and I'm sure, you know, part of that is he's not perhaps in the shape to play 15, 20, 30 minutes in this match, but maybe for a good push over the final 5, we'll see what he's able to bring.
Yeah, I know one guy is that come from final 5 and scored a goals.
That would be my broadcast partner. Outstanding work by Rivas. Rivas is going to try to stay with it. Herrera's first to it. Leandro Carrijo. Indeed, did you sub on at the very last versus New Mexico? Was that you?
Yes.
Okay. I do remember that. Coming on late and scores the stoppage time winner.
Yes.
Actually, the tying goal, excuse me.
On Orange County too.
Orange County as well.
Against Switchbacks.
Against Switchbacks FC, that's right. And it's interesting, these two teams have played, well, for Locomotive, the most matches against Switchbacks FC than any other team in the USL.
Yes.
This is, I believe, the 18th match these two teams have played.
Yeah, that's because I talked about before. It's that tough game on these two teams.
They always go back and forth.
Doesn't matter that Switchbacks on second and El Paso is the last. Doesn't matter.
And there was that wild match 2 or 3 seasons ago where it was like 3-0 Switchbacks. Locomotive came back to take a 4-3 lead, and then it wound up tied. There was a stoppage time tying goal scored by Switchbacks. But that was amazing. Locomotive actually led it in that match late, 4-3.
Yes.
So they have played some wild ones. This is actually the 17th. This one is the 17th tonight. '88th minute. It is late here in El Paso. Both of these teams still going for a win. Certainly, the James Chambers and Colorado Springs Switchbacks, they want this win. They want the 3 points as they battle for second place, if not first place, should New Mexico United oblige at the top of the Western Conference. That's well cut out by Calvillo. Stauffer just lofts it into space. Not able to find McLemore. Delberg not there. Good work by Dolenmeyer. Here's Rivas. Rivas one-on-one with Mahoney. Rivas cuts it across, rolls it into space. But a great matching run on Tumi Moshaban by Speedy Williams. That's why they call him Speedy. He was with Moshaban stride for stride.
Speedy Pizza?
That's true. Good pizza joint here in El Paso. Bill Berg is going to get that one off of Alfaro for another corner for the Switchbacks. This will be their 6th of the night. We are hearing 5-minute stoppage time. So lots of time for one of these teams to break through. We've started to really open things up here in the final few minutes. Either way.
Yes.
Rocha to deliver. To the far post it goes. Back it comes into the middle. Knotted out by Stauffer. Zandy. Rocha again trying to steer one in. Dolenmeyer heads it out, and there is the mark from our 4th official. 5 minutes of stoppage time.
Good deliveries from Rocha.
He's been solid all night.
Yes. All the corners, the dangerous corner.
McLemore, 9 years in the lower divisions of Germany. FSV Frankfurt in the German 4th tier. He's had some appearances in the DFB Pokal and Zwei Bundesliga. 41 goals and 23 assists in the German lower divisions. Locomotive could use some scoring touch. Bounces well from Moshaban. And here is Rivas again. Looking but not able to find the pass. Switchbacks FC on it again. Fjellberg has it go. He hasn't been afraid to shoot. That one off the backside of Calvillo. Try to push it right. Nevares gets a piece. Zandy. That's sliced. Off the foot of Palermo. The long throw in. Well won by Dolenmeyer. Such a physical presence in the air, and Locomotive has needed that more than once. Out to Reese, good distribution. The back heel Macklemore to Moshaban. Moshaban draws a crowd. Moshaban, he wants a foul. Drops it for Nevares. Reese. Ruiz, long pass. Macklemore there, but it's over the top of his head to Stafford. Danger not cleared. Stafford bounced around. Great cutout. Pierre able to keep that one out of danger. Here's Nevares. Skies one. Nobody nearby. Into the third of 5 added minutes here tonight. Locomotive on the verge of splitting the points again, which does not help the cause enough.
We need one more.
Alfaro. Macklemore. Showing off the skills. No way forward though. Palermo. Nevares. Palermo picks out a nice pass to Moshaban. Ruiz the loft. Far post. Headed by Dolenmeyer, but it saved Herrera, and it's a corner kick. That was the play they needed, but Christian Herrera and his 6'7" frame, only one man on the pitch taller than Noah Dolenmeyer, and that's number 1.
The power for the towers.
Right? Had to stretch out for that one. Dolenmeyer ready to sneak that one in under the crossbar, and he knows it. That was a good save. Moshaban into the 5th of 5 added. In swinging ball, headed down. Ribas! Did anybody touch it all the way over? No, they did not. Herrera found his T-Rex arms just in time. Bring down the arms, don't touch the ball.
That's time I don't need a big arm.
Right? And that might do it. Herrera at this point will most certainly take his time. Urge to play it forward. Seconds remaining here. We did have a substitution. That might be worth a few extra seconds. Nope, that is it. It finishes 1-1. So Locomotive does find the equalizer. They do get a point, but they needed 3.
Yes.
Same can be said for Switchbacks FC.
On this moment, and they need 3 points. The Switchbacks try to get 3 points, but on the end, they no, we get 1 and then go.
Well, Ricky Reese with the goal and perhaps the save of the match tonight for Locomotive FC.
Yes.
Keeps it from being 2-1 to the Switchbacks at the very least. And is able to keep it 1-1 here tonight. So, Locomotive FC with a point. We'll be back to wrap things up after this here from El Paso, Texas.
Let's face it, when you have a plumbing problem, it's never a good time. But Sharp Plumbing can ease that pain with fast, friendly service. Sharp prides itself on getting the job done right. We've been fixing plumbing problems in the borderland for 30 years. Sharp is certified in tankless water heater installation and service. If you've been thinking about converting from a traditional water tank to a tankless water heater, give Sharp a call today. 915-892-5790. Sharp Plumbing.
Hi, my name is Dr. Carlos Viesca with Border Pain Institute, and today I would like to introduce you to a new modality to treat joint pain, either shoulder, knee, or any other type of joint pain, called PNS, short for peripheral nerve stimulation, which is highly successful. So if you or anyone you know suffers from these type of ailments, please call us at 915-857-4130.
Calling all dog lovers and soccer fans. This September 28th, it's Pups at the Pitch at Southwest University Park. Bring your lovable, furry friends to cheer on El Paso Locomotive as they take on North Carolina FC. The first 1,500 fans in attendance will receive a free Locomotive t-shirt. Join us at the pitch and make memories with your four-legged best friends. Get your tickets at eplocomotivefc.com. Vamos Locos, vamos El Paso.
Welcome back. Southwest University Park, the place, 1-1 the score. Locomotive FC splits the points with Switchbacks FC. Good response in the second half for Locomotive FC. As we take a look at our GECU save of the game, guess who it's going to be? Rocha. Beautiful service. Down it goes. And cleared off the line by the man who scores the goal, Ricky Reese, your GECU save of the game. Dolenmeyer was there, but it's Ricky Reese who clears it off the line. Great work, Mahoney. Ricky Reese scoring the goal for Locomotive FC as well. Let's head down to the pitch. And Andrea Mendez with our estrella of the match, Lucas Stauffer.
Fans, please welcome tonight's estrella of the match, Lucas Stauffer. Luke, great composure and cross on that goal to Ricky. Walk us through the moment when you picked your head up and you saw him.
Well, the first ball before that, I should have drove into the box a little bit more, and I heard from the coaching staff, I immediately knew what I needed to do, and they were like, you need to drive into the box when you have space, and, you know, we had a lot of numbers crashing the box, which is something that we've tried to emphasize as a group, and finally one went in for us.
We got a big point at home against a quality team. Tell us how the prep during the week helped you guys today.
Yeah, you know, we've been working hard all season. Obviously, the results haven't been where we want, but step by step, and we really appreciate you all coming out and supporting us even through the hard times, because that's going to make the good ones so much better.
Awesome. Now we're going to be back here in 7 days, September 28th. We're going to play against a team that we've never played before, either at home or away, North Carolina FC. What do you expect from the team, and how are you guys preparing for that match?
Yeah, you know, the preparation for every game is more or less the same. Tactically, we may want to tweak a few things, but the first thing is recovering tomorrow and then getting ready for the week ahead. So, all good things.
Lastly, any message to the fans here tonight?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you guys are awesome. It hasn't been the easiest of runs, trust me. The coaching staff, the team, everybody feels that, but to see the support is just unbelievable. So, credit to you all.
Thank you, Luke. Now we're going to give you the poster for you to sign, and also a ball that we're going to kick into the crowd right now.
Thanks, Andrea Mendez. Thank you so much. And Locomotive FC with the 1-1 draw. Stauffer pointing out something that you said at the time. He had acres of space to come in that first drive. He didn't quite do it. Dished the ball maybe a little early. The second time results in a goal.
Yeah, this is important because he says that coach staff saying drive more. So that is the important thing. You have to listen to your coach.
Sure. And he did.
Yes.
And he got the assist to tie the match and split the points. Our physical play of the match, and that is going to be Tony Alfaro, the MLS veteran, former MLS champion with Seattle. Great track here on Ronaldo Damas. All ball. That was just great work. This is a better angle here. Yes. Just great defending.
In the right moment, the slide, no touch the opponent, and then winning good tackle, good slide.
Little starfish as he slides in.
Yeah.
And gets the foot exactly where he needed it to be.
Yeah.
Locomotive clears the danger. Your physical therapy, balance, and hand centers play of the game. 1-1 is the score at the end. Locomotive, 22 points on the season. What are your thoughts about tonight's match?
Yes, in the second half, good second half for both teams. Good save for, good night for Herrera, and good show for both teams. I believe that, like I say, that these games, tough games.
Our thanks to our producer, Cesar Reis, our director. Our producer is Juan Gutierrez. For Leandro Carrico, I'm Duke Keith. So long from El Paso, Texas.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.